So we're ready for our next storyteller. And our next storyteller is Melanie Chatfield. And Mel loves adventures. She also is passionate about music and dancing. And Mel is legally blind, so in her spare time she volunteers for Retina Australia in the hope that one day there'll be a cure for blindness. And Mel's story tonight is called Deep Trouble. Let's give it up to Mel Chatfield.
We all worry about bad things that happen, the worst case scenarios. So we plan, we train, and we prepare for those moments so that we can avoid them. But life doesn't always go to plan. It was 2009 and I was in Nepal. I was in a remote hiking camping holiday in the Himalayas. I was with my best friend Holly. We're quite similar, we look the same, we're a bit like sisters. But she's much more capable than me. She's always calm, practical, she knows what to do, she knows how to help. She's the kind of person that you would want in a crisis situation. We love hiking together, and on this day we were very excited. Not because we were going to get to see Nepal, to see the Everest, but because we were going to have a shower. We had been on the trail for 2 weeks, and because we were remote, we didn't have a lot of access to water. So we'd been smearing the dust and the dirt around with baby wipes. Our hair had been shoved underneath the beanie, and our clothes were filthy. We smelt like when a dog rolls in something rotten. Now the shower was a 20-minute walk from where we were camped. And on my way there, I was imagining this beautiful hotel with white tiles and hot running water. But when we got there, we were led around the back of a shed. It was a small, tiny, dark room. There was a single candle burning on the side. There was a pipe coming out of the wall, just a trickle of water, just enough to get a lather. The floor and the walls were covered in slime. You didn't want to touch anything. So while I showered, Holly stood out the back and held my one set of clean clothes. And when I emerged from that dark room and into the afternoon sun, I felt amazing. My hair was clean, my clothes were clean, it was time to celebrate. So we walked all the way back to where the campsite was and straight into the dining room. And there was tea and coffee in thermoses laid out. There was a bowl of chips. We laughed and we joked and we celebrated our new clothes and we played cards. And as the afternoon wore on and people wandered away, I realised that I had some business to do. I needed to go to the Oval Office and do a Donald Trump. Now the food is you're on a hard diet of no vegetables, dal bhat, and infectious diseases. And so the toilet situation is a little bit sketchy. And your stomach and your bowels are quite unpredictable. You are either backed up like the traffic in Kathmandu, or you're ready to paint the town brown in a moment's notice, which is where I was. Now the toilet situations are pretty horrible. There's no plumbing, they're always filthy, people are sick, and they're not the kind of place where you want to go and hang out and read a book or play a game of solitaire. And on this occasion, it was a long drop toilet, so a hole had been dug in the ground and had a canvas tent around the outside. And as I made my way across there, I realised that lots of people had been there before me. And a long drop toilet is actually quite physical. You have to squat and you have to hold that position for quite some time, particularly if you're in it for the long haul like I was. And it can be quite hard on your knees, but I do like to snow ski, so it was quite good. However, on this occasion, I was being very careful about my clean clothes. So as I went to stand up, I somehow lost my balance. And my foot slipped off the edge, and my leg plunged into the ground. Now, prepared me for this moment. And I tried not to panic, but deep breathing wasn't really going to work. And I thought about calling out for help, but I didn't think even Holly would be prepared to lend me a hand in this situation. So I looked around frantically for something, and there was nothing. And I realised that I was going to have to dig myself out. And then my brain started to go, and I thought, what are my options? And I could only think of one. I could only remember the hot coffee and tea, and maybe if it was still there and I could get myself to there, I could clean myself up. So I poked my head out of the tent and I looked around, and fortunately there was no one. I dashed 30 metres back to the dining room tent, dragging my sodden leg behind me in the grass. I poked my head into the dining tent and looked around, and there was no one. And I snatched the thermos off the table, I snatched the chip bowl off the table, emptied it out, put them on the ground, dropped my dacks, started scrubbing. Now I kind of got focused on that task and forgot that I was standing in the dining room with no pants on. I could feel the cold wind of the Himalayas in my heart. And I realised that everyone was going to be back for dinner at any minute. And here I was. So I picked up my stuff and I kicked over the bowl and I ran for my tent. And in between the two tents was a washing line. I threw my sodden half-done pants over the top of there, and I knew that they would freeze overnight. And I dived into my tent and into my sleeping bag. And as my shame and my horror and my embarrassment started to fade, my body temperature started to rise, I realised that I felt something else. I felt like a survivor. I had just lived through the worst of this. Life doesn't always go to plan, and you're going to find yourself in the shit.